3 days since the pipeline ruptured in Santa Barbara County, spilling crude oil all over Refugio State Beach. And now that company behind the spill, Plains All American, we've learned has a branch right here in Kern County. And 23 ABC's Stephen Hicks joins us now from the Live Center with more on how this spill could now affect local workers. Stephen, good evening.
Hey, good evening, Tim. Well, as big as Kern County is on oil, there was bound to be a local tie to the recent oil spill. And sure enough, the company responsible has a terminal just outside of Taft.
Black waves and slick rocks are just part of the aftermath of Tuesday's oil spill. Crews continuing to shovel, skim, and vacuum the once pristine Refugio State Beach just over 20 miles up the coast from Santa Barbara.
The fact is the spilled oil is difficult to contain and collect once it's on the water.
Although the cause is still unknown, up to 105,000 gallons of crude oil may have spilled into the Pacific Ocean, prompting Governor Jerry Brown to declare a state of emergency.
At this point, we have broken the spill area into zones and have dispatched teams focused on recovering the oil and limiting the environmental impact.
The company responsible, Plains All American, is no stranger to these kinds of cleanups. In August of 2010, Plains agreed to spend $41 million to upgrade more than 10,000 miles of crude oil pipeline as part of a settlement with the Environmental Protection Agency. The settlement followed 10 different oil spills in a 4-year period.
One incident is one too many. We must focus our efforts on Goal Zero.
The oil was in a pipeline going from Las Flores to Gaviota, California. A Plains spokesperson told 23 ABC today that after it gets to Gaviota, the oil connects to a different pipeline that runs to a rail terminal here, just a few miles east of Taft. The facility opened earlier this year and can receive up to 140,000 gallons of oil a day. At this point, they tell us it's still unknown how the spill will affect their business. But high above, the effect on the environment is all too clear.
Now, in November, that facility near Taft received a conditional operating permit to receive and ship crude oil by freight train. Now, Kern County Fire Department tells us they have just over 3 weeks before that permit expires, but it can be extended if they are working toward their completion of the listed items. Tim, back to you.
All right, Stephen, thanks.